Welcome into the mixed doubles open division gold medal matchup. The crowd is fired up. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful night for pickleball. Our last gold medal match of the night. I'm Dominic Cotroneo with Wayne Mugley. Wayne, the crowd's fired up. The players are fired up. What do we have to expect here in this final gold medal of the day?
I think you're going to see a lot of long rallies. You got both defensive players. As we saw last night, all these people are experienced. You got Gigi and Enrique. They've been here before. You got Matthew Bloom, and we all know Alex has been here. She did the 4P last night for the women's doubles. They played each other before. As you say, Enrique's been here at the. They won Enrique and Gigi won the Tournament of Champions last year. So it's nothing new. So you're not going to see a lot of people come out really cold. They're going to come out and they're going to have skills, and you're just going to see a tremendous, tremendous match.
Again, the formalities here, Gigi LeMaster and Enrique Ruiz, they're coming from the winner's bracket, so they just got to win 2 out of 3 and it's over. Whereas Matthew Bloom and Alex Hamner from the losers, they win 2 out of 3. That forces a tiebreaker.
That's correct. One thing you guys want to watch now, look at Matthew Bloom. He doesn't use the traditional paddle. You see his is a little bit longer. Watch how he handles it. He lets the ball come off the end of it a lot of times. He can hit hard. He can use his wrist. He can deaden the ball. And of course, we all know Enrique can switch hands. As seen in the last mixed doubles, you'll notice the men overplay on the women's side. It's not that the women aren't good. It's just that the men seem a little bit more active.
We're almost ready. The crowd has stayed here for this final match of the afternoon. And with the sun setting, it makes this left side of the court very interesting because it's in the player's eyes.
Well, especially Matthew. Look how tall he is. And, you know, he's up there in the sun. Enrique's also, but they've chose to choose sides. You can see they put the sun at their back. It's like last night. The first few points could be a little bit, but Matthew's tall. He's over 6'4".
Here we go. Mixed doubles, open division, the gold medal matchup. It'll be Alex and Matthew starting off with the service.
No, they still got a few more practice serves to do.
Completing with just a couple serves to finish things off here.
You're right about one thing. We got a pretty good crowd here. If we keep them rezzed up, you know, that people, if you got a big crowd, these players want to perform well for this crowd. Because remember, 90% of this crowd's all pickleball players themselves.
And they can recognize the great play. They understand that they would want the same thing for them.
You betcha, and they do. Now, you'll see a lot of cheering on good points. It'll be fun.
Same with rallies as well. Completing up some serving practice here. But again, this is the last gold medal of the match and the last one of doubles for the weekend.
That's correct.
Tomorrow, it's all singles.
But one thing you won't see here, and just look at it, is they won't try to lob Matthew. He's got too high a reach. Now look at his arms, they come down. You know, he can reach up there higher than what they can lob. He really cuts down that angle for that lob. So you're going to see a lot of soft shots barely over the nail. Of course, Enrique sets him up lets Gigi, and then he just comes through because he does either hand. He's one of the few, but he's always around at the end. He's always around in the last 2 or 3 teams. He's an old-timer, and he's smart.
Well, he's got a whole bunch of medals to his credit as well, including one last night. Same with Alex Hamner last night as well. So each team already has a champion this year's Nationals.
They do.
But you said it, the experience is not going to play that big of a factor because they've both been here. It's not something that gives somebody an advantage just because they've been here before. They know what it feels like.
Well, we'll see the first game if it holds true that the team that just came off a hard-fought battle comes out very high and emotional. And we'll see if the team that's been sitting is a little flat. That's what tends to happen. If they've been sitting for 2 hours, you know, boy, they're humor, and everybody's loose.
They're very loose. A lot of smiling. The music, they were dancing around. Had almost like a, like a boxing match. Had parading around with the round 1 card as well.
And now, as soon as that first ball's hit, though, the smiles will disappear.
Here we go. Matthew will start off the service. We're underway in the gold medal match for the mixed doubles open division. Enrique comes in on the forehand, taking over for Gigi. Crashed it on the net here. Just gonna play some small ball. Enrique can't get it over. First point of the match goes over to Matthew and Alex.
Like I said before, team coming off a 3-game match for the bronze medal. They still have a lot of emotion. These guys have been sitting a long time.
Just enough there from Alex. Hits the tape from the shot from Matthew. Now a rally going here between Enrique and Alex. Matthew comes in with a couple backhands.
Wow.
Alex couldn't get it up. It was really low. Almost could have afforded to let it bounce and maybe give Matthew a chance behind on the baseline.
But they're very, very active.
So they get 1 point out of the gate. You can hear Enrique there.
Oh, yeah, very smart. He listens to everything. The referee called the wrong score. He said, let's do it over. Don't take him out of the rhythm. He doesn't want to be thinking about the call the referee made. Oh.
Play at the net, and they tie things up.
Yep. I told you, as soon as the game started, the smiles would disappear. Now they're playing serious.
And even the crowd understands, too. It's a lot more muted whispering. They're really locked into this game.
Let the players play the game. And everybody should watch and just enjoy the skill level.
Enrique on the second serve.
Ooh.
Oh, that just looked too easy. It's unfair almost for Matthew to just smash it down.
Did you see how far he bent over there? For his size, he was almost just level. His head was almost level with the...
It's almost unfair.
It is. He's limber. And again, they have line judges for the whole match.
Enrique, good range, and that one stays in.
Oh.
A great step back and patience for Enrique to make that play.
Okay.
Oh, they call it out?
No, they call it good.
Okay, good. Because Enrique earned that one, that's for certain. Olet will do it again. He really keeps these low and gets a lot of topspin on him.
See that paddle, though? If you don't hit it just right, he doesn't have any forgiving spots on that paddle.
Wow, couldn't adjust over the tape.
She had almost 2 swings at it, didn't she?
Almost a third.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out. Matthew calls off. Alex, not enough, though.
Sometimes you try to get too finesse. But you know what? At this level, they're going to just... But they're doing the same thing as we called last game. They're overplaying. Ooh, nice switch on Matthew. Oh, because he wanted his forehand in the middle. Now they switch back.
Second serve now. Nice return by Alex. Hits the stripe. He crosses court again. That one's too far. Almost shaved the nose hairs for Enrique there. That was really elevated.
Do you realize how limber these guys are? When that ball coming at you that fast, you have to be able to duck.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
It's almost like a boxer, isn't it? Even the referee's got to get himself going.
Deuce is wild here.
A lot of spin. If you don't wait on the ball, you're going to put it right in the net.
Side out.
A lot of encouragement out here.
Oh, right at the
did you
feet.
see? Now, I go back to that. He was all the way over in front of Gigi. Did you see that?
Just to take the forehand.
Yeah, and she stepped back, so they trust each other totally. And that's because they've played together before.
Just long.
Good eye, and he talked to his partner. He talked his partner out from hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
That's trust. That's playing together.
Light's starting to take effect here now. The sun sets. It's not really in play at all anymore.
Oh, the sun's gone, yeah.
Just the night will continue to get cool, but this is our last one. Then the bugs will come out. Matthew Enrique, oh man. Off the tip of the paddle.
Yeah.
Just a hair ahead.
Yeah, did you see that? He looks at it, you know. At least the pickleball players don't look at the paddle because the paddle has no hole in it.
Can't adjust any strings on it.
If it's whatever you want to look at.
First serve.
There we go.
Nearly a foot fault there against Matthew.
But he did.
He fights one off the tip.
See, now they're both in, and now they can play their head game. Oh, he switched.
Enrique. He switched hands, tried to just lift it back on the cross-court passes.
Now next time he won't miss that. One thing about at this level, they just shake that last point right off. That's right.
Receiver's fault.
The receiver was in the wrong.
And you'll notice Matthew also wears the red band on his left ankle. He doesn't wear it on his wrist.
That's correct. He wears it on his foot. See, that's good.
Just all a matter of comfort. Not everybody likes to wear a sweatband. And
no, but they have no choice here because it just makes the, you're not always trying to figure it all out. All you got to do is look at the mat, and that's where if you have an even score, you're in the right one.
A short hop by Enrique. Look how low. He was so tall and managed to get that low. And again, goes across court with the kill.
That's almost an I formation. The one guy's going back and forth in the front, and the lady stands back and gives him the whole court. That's where you have the speed.
Alex and Matthew coming out of the loser's bracket. They need to win 2 out of 3 to force a tiebreaker. Alex nearly had a miscommunication with Matthew. Lets it go, and it's in.
Wow.
Break.
Wow. Painting the lines. Isn't that what you said?
Painting the lines. I mean, they're giving it a fresh coat right now. Second serve, still down a point. Going to 11 in this first one, and they call out.
Four, 3.
It's 4-3.
These guys have been playing since 8 o'clock in the morning, and the problem they have is their minds are their arm memory and everything else is there, but their brains are mush.
Their goal is just get it over the net and get it by the opponent.
Oh,
nice smash.
Matthew waiting on that. He tried to sneak in what we call a poach, and Matthew was ready for it. And you have 2 guys out here that got big arm spreads. Oh, nice spin.
Alex trying to go for the back corner. Nice touch. Matthew calls off Alex. Gets it again. Back-to-back forehands for him. GG at the soft touch over. They're letting it play on with the patience. Not enough. Then it becomes mental endurance, just saying, all right, I'm not going to be the one that ended it.
I'm not going to hit it hard. I'm not going to hit it hard. I'm not going to hit it hard. And then go boom. Because your emotions are running. Still tough every point.
A let. And it goes out. So they get the service error side out.
Yep.
A gift.
It was. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They plant it deep all the way to the baseline. Alex and Matthew charge in. They just dictate the pace at their will on that point.
That was right. They had them on their heels. And that's not usually that way from the offensive side. Because the advantage is definitely on the other side of the receiving team.
Gigi recognizes what they were trying to do, and she, on her third shot, she sends it back deep to make sure that Alex can't charge in.
Yep. Did you see the stretch on Matthew with that long paddle and his long arms?
It's almost, like we said, it's just almost not fair.
Well, and it hasn't been a smile since the first ball was hit.
The music stopped. The fans are focused. It caught the net, and it's out.
The ball was long. I'm sorry.
A little too far. All knotted up here on the second serve. Going to 11.
It's like I said earlier, game 1. These guys have been playing all day. They can't remember the score of the side. They don't want to spend time doing it. And the referee's doing a great job realizing now that they're going to be doing that.
GJ went with a backhand instead of a forehand. Enrique with the save on the far sideline. Cross-court passing now. Here comes the soft game again. Stays in. Matthew willing it to stay in.
He did. He almost sucked back on his breath just to pull it back in.
Just try to bring it in.
We haven't got one breath of air. Look at all the flags are dead.
Perfectly still.
So they just got to play pickleball.
No flukes. Still good players come out here. Some Matthew and Alex with the lead right now in the left court. This passing has been really good.
Who's gonna outlast?
Enrique jumps on the chance, but Alex was ready. Matthew responds as well. They slow it down again. A little beyond his reach, but a good rally there.
But he got a racket on it. We have a gentleman in the crowd that is just fantastic. He always gets the crowd wound up, and he's fantastic. We all love him to death. He even made Gigi smile on that one.
He was getting the crowd going with a slow clap before the game. Had the wave last night. That one's a little too far outside from Gigi's paddle.
Yep, she short hopped it with a prayer and a wish.
Second serve. Backhand, that might have gone out. They keep going. They didn't want it to hit. Matthew just spikes it.
That height is really giving him an advantage. And youth.
I mean, the net barely goes past his knees. Whereas for guys like me, it's about belly button high for me. That's why I'm here in the booth.
Yeah.
Just enough. Enrique responds. Nice short hop response by Matthew.
She's got him back. She's got him back.
They get him back. A lob for Enrique. Takes advantage with all that space to the right side.
And did you see him do it with his left hand?
Switches so effortlessly.
She was already ready for that if he hit it with his right hand, but he just switched at the last second.
It makes it easier to get the angle on it that he needs to force Alex to charge in.
Oh, yeah. He stepped all the way in front of her. Look at the gentleman. Look at the gentleman. Look at Matt. He's on her side, almost over her.
That's also thanks to his wingspan. He can cover all that to the side. Oh boy, what a fury.
Whoa.
Not enough. Another great rally.
It was. Your head can't keep up with it, can it?
Your head's not keeping up. Your eyes can barely keep up,
That's
too.
right.
They get the side out. A low serve from Enrique. A really good serve.
And he knew before it just barely got off his paddle, and he knew he wasn't going to get it over. He felt it. Painted the line on that one.
Oh, great cross backhand.
That was a great shot.
Get the first break.
His paddle was almost horizontal.
Really, his whole
spin.
back was off axis. There's a big smash from Alex. Gets it by Enrique, who only gets the tip of the paddle. Not enough.
Evenly matched right now. Seems like it's taken us a long time to get to 6-6, isn't it?
It is. Match switches over. Enrique gets it. They switch courts. Off the tape, and it hits off of Gigi's foot. Really, her shoe.
Did you see how fast they were switching there? He snuck in.
There was no communication about it, too. He just slid in.
Yeah,
and Alex caught on and moved over.
And just got all the way. He was sneaking in early. See, like right now, he snuck in a little early. See that?
The wingspan is just huge.
Did you notice he's sneaking in ahead of her, and she's just kind of being So she's being the what do I want to say, decoy, and he's sneaking in. They're not watching because they're hitting every shot even the return of serve is going to Alex. And so that's how he's getting involved in the game. They've got to keep it away from him. There it is.
Not enough. Try to get around the net.
Just like I was talking about, she finally caught him. Because she saw he was going to sneak over there, and she came clear across. So he went to the well once too often.
Second serve, though. They've built themselves a little bit of a lead as we approach the 11th point. GJ going soft. Alex responds. Sticking with the backhand. GG underhands. Caught Matt by surprise. A hair late.
Did you notice how she brought the paddle over? And the paddle was up. She didn't even look at him. They're trying to keep Matthew honest. You see, he's been poaching. So Gigi's smart enough at this game to see they've got to keep him honest. He's so quick and such a long arm.
On that point, Alex was in between a short hop and an underhand. Went with the underhand and unsuccessful. Now she gets one over the top. Now Matt, his chance, splits him.
That was beautiful play. That was a well-played point.
Second serve for Enrique and Gigi. Gigi and Alex exchanging passes.
Do you know how hard it is? She got it up. She switched her paddle, kind of twisted it, and that's what popped it up.
And also Matthew recognizing that
he was
anytime
ready.
it's popped up, Alex gets out of the way, and it's all Matthews. Goes with the backhand serve.
Gets that outside spin. Oh,
That's long, ninth
she
point.
saw him. Did you see that out of the corner of her eye? He was intimidating. So many little strategies
She
that go on in
she
this.
knows she can't get it by him.
That's right.
She's got to try to go challenge over to Alex on these cross courts, buy some time. He gets another forehand, too deep. We go to the second serve.
Yeah, Enrique's been around a long time. Matthew just made a comment out there saying faster than he thought. I think Enrique's been around a long time. You don't miss much.
Oh, Matt's
see?
shot hits Enrique's right leg.
She's going to have to get the dink down lower and shorter to the net because he's just coming across with those long arms.
Here comes game point, the first one. A backhand for Matt. He gets another one, goes with the deep lob. Enrique gets it back in. There's another one. Game one goes to Matthew Bloom and Alex Hamner. And they're coming from the loser's bracket. They're halfway to what they need to force a tiebreaker. Game one to Matthew and Alex. We'll be back for the Mixed Doubles Open Division Gold Medal match after this on National 6. Hey Comcast subscribers, my name's Dominic Catronio, lead commentator for USA PA Pickleball. We're talking about one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We're right here at National 6 in Buckeye, Arizona. We also have the Tournament of Champions in Ogden, Utah. What is pickleball, you ask? Smaller version of tennis, 1/3 size courts, fast-paced, high energy, and you can play it as long as you want. Be sure to check out all of the great action here on Comcast Xfinity On Demand.
That right there, guys, is pickleball.
Game two, first one went 11-8, if I'm not mistaken, in favor of Matthew and Alex. So now if they win the second game or the third, they'll force a tiebreaker, whereas if Enrique and Gigi win these last two, it's over. But again, the loser's bracket team comes off to a good start. Alex backhands, side out.
They don't waste any time getting right on the game. The pace of this game is really extensively fast. Referee keeps the game going at a real good pace.
Alex recovers. She got handcuffed, but gets it up. Enrique, wow, what a save by Alex. Matthew chips it down low. That stays inside. Enrique, just short. But what a rally there. Alex is the one who kept that one alive.
Oh, yeah, and she's got, if you also know, remember from the women's final, she's got quick hands. She doesn't miss many.
Some serious athletic ability as well.
Yes.
Great smash from Matthew. Came in on the handle for Gigi.
Yep. But she tried to push through it instead of block it. And her paddle was face down. Matthew sneaking in. Watch him.
He's staying on that tee. Lets it go, and it's out.
That was his shot, too. That's his patented shot. Get the guy coming across.
Still on the first serve, too.
Oh, she's coming at Enrique.
Maybe trying to catch Gigi off guard. That one hit her right on the corner.
Oh.
Second
boy.
serve on the way. Nice hit by Gigi.
There's a little tail out here if you can see it. You can tell when Enrique's going to let it bounce. He puts that foot of his in the kitchen, so he can't obviously can't hit it out of the air. So if they pick up on that's a good tell.
Big hammer from Hamner, but it wasn't enough. Side out.
Here we go.
Still a good start for them.
It
3
is.
points on the opening service. Oh, might have let that one go. Would have been out.
I think she jumped. No, I think she just jumped a little early. You know?
You like the
she is very
aggressiveness,
athletic.
though.
She is very athletic, though.
You like the aggressiveness, know that they were keeping in mind to kill at any moment's notice. A really deep ball there. But Alex on the far sideline.
If you'll notice, when Alex is up, she's giving a hand signal to Matthew, which means she's going to say if she's going to cut across, then they should cut across. See? He's giving a hand signal. So they're telling each other what they're going to do.
A soft drop shot. A beauty from Matthew.
Beautiful. Very good finesse shot. And you know, Gigi knew it immediately.
Matthew gets way down low for those and comes in, hits the tape. He traveled a lot of ground to get there.
Well, he's looking back to see if it was going to go out. But you know, that ball comes so fast, you only have 1/10 of a second to figure out what you're going to do.
Another soft drop shot. Up high, Alex, the high backhand overhead.
Oh.
They get the side out.
Yeah, you know, at that high a level, the emotions are really going fast. And, you know, she's got to shake it off on that. She does. They've been around long enough to know.
Off the tape, play on Matthew.
Oh, he had the shot.
A lot to move over and a lot of lift that he needed. Just couldn't get it all. Second serve.
Right. Now he takes a running start for the serve, see?
He really gets all of his momentum behind it.
He gets a little power at it. Ooh.
Nearly lost his footing. Trying to cover in the empty space vacated by Alex playing the baseline.
Yeah, he's looking at the bottom of his shoes. I think he scraped half the rubber off on that one.
It's hot rubber.
Yeah.
All tied
good.
here. Nice drop there. Paints the sideline. Gigi still thinks that ball is out.
She was looking for it.
Down the middle. Great smash from Alex.
There wasn't left on that shot. She didn't leave much at home, did she? You got to realize these people have been playing since early this morning.
Alex already has a medal this weekend. Yesterday,
Yeah.
the women's senior open. Tipped off of Matthew.
Oh, that's frustrating when that happens. You think you've pretzeled yourself out of the way, and it hits your paddle.
Backhand stab by Gigi. Another backhand. Enrique stayed patient with it, but goes into the net.
Do you see how much quickness he gets off that wrist? It looks like he's going to hit it soft, and he just punches it through. He's got a strong wrist.
And you can't tell which wrist it's going to be because he can switch in a moment's notice.
Yep.
Softer serve that time for Matthew. Way to switch with his momentum going the other way. Gets the ball to go to the right side. That's some serious skill. Building a little lead here.
All right.
If Alex and Matthew win this game, service error, side out.
That's
If
not a good error in a tight game. There's nothing more frustrating to break a good run than to put the serve into the net.
But remember, for Alex and Matthew, they win this game. We go to a tiebreaker to 15. That one's long. Alex knew it.
Matthew wanted to poach on that, but Alex had to come all the way up to the front line.
So they get a point back on the first serve. Enrique. Oh, wow.
But you know they acknowledge a slop shot. The rules say they have to take the point, but they acknowledge it. You see that immediately?
That thing it just kind of stuck on the tape on the right side and then spun itself over. Nothing you can do about that when you're playing so deep. A little twirl there to save that one. Enrique goes deep. It stayed in.
You notice when everything he shoots, he's got a pickleball stance. Everything is underhand most of the time. And he does that. He brings the paddle through the ball and puts overspin on it. It's a wonderful shot. And it always looks like it's going out, and it isn't.
Alex gets her body out of the way, leaves
Once
some
they
open
pop-
space.
And once he pops it up, he sees the space immediately. That's his shot.
He'll take a timeout here in this second game, and so will we. It's 6-5-2 right now here in game 2. Stay with us, National 6 Mixed Doubles Open Championship. Timeout has ended. It's 6-5, second serve. Gigi sends it over to Alex. They've got a little run here, 3 straight points, but they end it side out. Momentum goes back to Matthew and Alex.
It always seems, you know, by the time that's why people call those timeouts. They got to change the momentum if somebody's getting a run going on them.
Down a point now here in this second game. Just enough, both to get tape shots. Matthew keeps it alive, and now the error.
I would say Enrique had to work for that point, and Matthew almost pulled off the... He's not even breathing hard.
Matthew tried to get out of the way, catches him in the back of his left shoulder.
Yeah. Well,
Unlucky.
that was a look-away shot. Look-away shot by Enrique. He was looking at Alex. Matthew thought it's going to Alex, so... And it came right at his shoulder.
So it results in a side out. A nice backhand from Matthew, but Enrique gets there in time. Alex, just a soft touch. Enrique responds with 1-2. Here we go. And that's in.
Wow.
Lights are in full effect now.
Oh, yeah.
Very far sideline, sets up for the middle.
Yes, that does.
They stretch him out to the far side. Enrique still had a little bit of momentum over there, and Alex responds with the next point down the middle. They get the side out.
Can they carry that adrenaline in to keep going?
Up. He lets it drop. A lot of patience there. Oh, man, another slap shot, but they play on. Off the tape. Wow, what a shot.
What a job. These guys were so busy getting back into position that he just put a nice little flop shot on there.
Tied at 6.
Oh, wow. They don't get any tighter than this.
Two-handed backhand from Alex. Shades of tennis. Now she tries to up the pace. Enrique has one bounce. Alex gets there in time, though. Now Matthew tied up with Enrique, and it goes in.
Yep. Wow.
What a shot.
The ball just seemed to... I thought it was going out.
It had eyes.
It did, and it just said, oh, there's the line. Got to hit it.
Second serve now. It's Matthew.
Boy, the linesmen earn their money tonight.
Oh, another one. The teamwork there.
Yep. Six.
Still tied at 6.
Yep, you can see the red bands are on this right side.
Enrique comes all the way over for the forehand, but Alex's backhand, she saw that open space on the right side.
And also, she'd already signaled that she was going to go cross court. Matt, so, you know, he gave her a signal what he's going to do. So, see?
Finesse again.
Now they're all in the net, so now it's...
No.
She didn't let it bounce.
Oh, it's right under you, Wayne.
It's right near the edge. Thanks, guys.
We're right on top of them practically.
Oh, we are. Yeah. They can come over and just talk to us.
You want to give us some mid-game preno during match interviews. Some insight, sideline reporting. Matthew responds to Enrique's serve, and he's really starting to pound the pickleball.
And he can, too.
Another one catches the line. Playing with the far sideline. What a hit by Alex. Staying alive. Slow things down again. It's about to pick back up, though. Forced Enrique to move. Trying to go down the middle. It caught the tape, and it goes out. another just, it was a great open door chance for Matthew, just a little too ahead.
The net gods are working tonight.
Very subdued in. So instead,
well, he can't yell out. He just, if the referee looks at him and he saw the ball in, he goes like this. No.
Enrique's asking for a foot fault. Enrique is asking for a foot fault against Alex when she fell into the kitchen.
See, he's going to each line judge just to help him out there. So that's what's happening right now. He didn't see it, so he's pulling all his line judges.
It is a side out. Enrique still doesn't agree with it, though.
No. Now he has to scratch it away.
It's tough luck right here because the line judge for this near sideline is down here on the right side. And Enrique, quite frankly, I mean, he's on this half of the net. Who knows what kind of obstructed view the line judge has because Enrique's right in front of it. If there was a line judge down here, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah, but see, the line judge from this end is looking all the way down the line.
We saw that earlier in the match on the other side, though.
So they did not call the foot fault, and they called the ball good when Enrique thought it was the ball out. So now they're going to move. So 6-7-1. Big turning point in the game here. We'll see.
No, not doing anything with the gift. But also, remember, Alex and Matthew coming from the loser's bracket. They win this one, they force a tiebreak. Gotta come from behind to do it. Oh man, the patience here.
You betcha. Look at this.
Enrique thought about trying to hit the gas pedal. Just staying slow. Staying in the right lane.
Who's gonna?
There's Matthew there.
He snuck across. She didn't get that last one close enough to the net. Yep.
Tied things up.
That is patience. That is patience.
That was very impressive. Off the far sideline, Gigi keeps it in. Matthew arranging with a backhand. Nice kill, they take the lead.
So she broke what she normally does there. She kept hitting it across court to Matthew, but didn't get it wide enough. And he's moving down that line.
8-7-2. We'll take a timeout here in the second game. We'll take one too. Stay with us. Mixed doubles open gold medal match at National 6. It's 8-7-2 right now with Matthew and Alex serving to Enrique and Gigi in the second game. It's already one game ahead for Matthew and Alex.
Well, what happened, I was listening to Enrique. You know, Gigi was kind of letting that call bother her. And Enrique kept saying, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. He just missed it. Let's play, let's go back and play. So they're shaking it off. Whether it was proper call or right call or bad call, doesn't matter. Enrique's right. Play it on.
These finesse shots are going wider than they are forward. Now the pace gets picked up and Matthew forces the error.
He's going to calm Gigi down now. You watch.
9-7-2.
They've built a little cushion, haven't they?
Another point. Game point to force a tiebreaker.
They've actually made her a little gun shy with Matthew coming across the front because she was starting to back off on that. So she's a little gun shy. So he wants to calm her down. If not even for this game, for the next game. Because she's letting that call affect her a little bit.
They call another timeout. We'll keep it here, though. And it's just quick. It's 10-7. Remember, a win on this point will force a tiebreaker.
That's right.
Whereas it's still on the second serve, so we're side out. We'll go back to Enrique and Gigi.
Well, they want to side out so bad. That's what they're going to work for. So they're not going to go away quietly on this. Don't kid yourself. But what they want right now, their next goal is just to get a side out.
Well, now the sky is dark and the lights are really taking over, and we talked about it last night, but the shade, or rather not the shade, but the dark corner over here on the left side of the court, how that could affect play later on, whereas the right side of the court is much better lit thanks to the back courts of 2 and 4 behind the fence of spectators.
I think what happens here, they don't look at the background, they don't affect it. They trust in their arm swing, and they're so focused on the ball that they can see the ball. I don't think that the background bothers them at this level. It never used to bother me. During the day it does. Sometimes you will lose the ball in the crowd. There we go.
All right, game point number 1. This to force a tiebreaker. Far side, touched over. Now they go over the deep lob, and it's out. Side out.
So they've got what they want. Now they got to make their little run here. They got to get 2 or 3 quick points. So
at least one of them here in this first serve, too.
First serve's got to get at least one.
Alex crosses court. Gigi covers her ground well. They go back and forth. Matthew responds down the middle. Alex going to get there in time.
Oh, she played him that time. She had him right where she wanted him, and he acknowledged it.
Well, very well played. 8-10. Going with the backhand. Enrique gets there.
Oh.
But the break on the forehand, too.
He was hustling, too, on that. Did you see how quick he got back?
A lot of ground. Second serve now. A lot of shots airborne here. It's deep.
Yep, there's another point. 9-10.
Just like that.
This is the most important point of this match right here.
Otherwise, it goes to 12, or it's a side out to go for the win. There's the side out.
Yep. See, she didn't see Matthew. And if you'll watch, I'll tell about you in the game to 15 if there is one, or even the next game. Matthew and Alex are talking to each other.
Oh, great shot. Gigi with the forehand down the far sideline.
See? And he acknowledges it again. She's caught him twice now. So that means she's coming on. She's forgotten that call a while back.
They got the first break. Here comes the third game point. Just enough. Enrique offers at it. Alex got it over. Oh, not enough. Side out.
Side out. Now they're coming.
All of a sudden, not so much literally, but the ball really is in Enrique and Gigi's court. They control their destiny now.
Right now, they do. Just watch. And they
just
know
need
it.
one. They just need one.
And that'll force it a 0-0 game.
Oh, there's the first break, an unforced error.
Oh, she wanted that one.
She tried to beat him again on that far sideline.
And he did. She's catching him. The thought was good.
Second serve again. Alex came all the way behind Matthew to retrieve that one. Oh, he let one go. There it is. Tied at 10. We'll go to 12.
Yeah, we got to play 2. We got to win by 2. So it's 0-0-2. First one to 2. To win by 2.
Some hard forehands. That one a little too high. Now
that was a gift. That was a gift.
First game point for Gigi and Enrique here in the second game.
That's first server to boot. I thought it was a first server, but that's...
There's a big break. So now they go to the second server.
Nope, that was the second server.
Oh, they called it as first serve. Now they got it right.
Yeah, I missed it.
go right back to this finesse game, going across court through the kitchen. Enrique jumps in, trying to get his underhand going.
And he was playing
There's
left-handed.
a big point.
He was playing left-handed that whole time.
Tied it up again. We'll go to 13.
Oh, yeah. Tension. And they're out of timeouts on this side.
That's all the ones you can have in one score.
That's right.
Great sliding
Oh, it
move
is.
there by Matthew.
It's almost like clay.
Alex responds, but it came up on her. Stuck with a backhand, but didn't have enough time to switch back over to the forehand.
Well, they're focused up now. They've thrown that. It's great game.
Second serve. This is still game 2. Matthew calls it off. Comes here on the near sideline. It's getting hectic, and it splits them. A great shot by Gigi.
A lot of strategy right there. That was well played. They
Getting them
had 'em
all
moving.
over the court.
That's on. No, everybody's moving. Everybody's moving so well.
Still tied at 11. First serve. All the way back to the baseline.
Gigi's figuring out what they're doing on the serve part.
Oh, what a shot. Gigi again.
Has she come on in the last 4 or 5 points?
After that timeout at the 10 mark,
Yeah, it
she's
was.
just really clicked.
She's just ripping them up.
Second game point
Focused
now.
and yep. And they got 2 to get 1.
Enrique serve. Handled. Oh, they lose it
they
on a
got him
receiver
twice.
fault.
It's a service. It was a service fault. They were in the wrong courts.
Yep.
That's what happened. Oh, they were
Tough
in the
way to
wrong
lose
court.
that second game, but
Yes.
still, we got a decisive game 3 on the way. Stay with us after that overtime second. We go to the third. Mixed doubles, open division, National 6 from Sun City Festival right after this. Well, we've had a couple of marathons here. 13-11 winners for Enrique and Gigi in that game 2, forcing a game 3 here against Matthew and Alex.
Well, as that last game showed, that that timeout was very critical. Changed the whole momentum. She come out just loaded for bear. Now, here we go.
Immediately, they get the side out. So
Let's see what happens this game.
we'll reiterate, Matthew and Alex, they win, tiebreaker. Gigi and Enrique, they win, over. Oh, too cute.
It's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's going to happen.
First break.
Thanks, Justin.
Going right at the feet.
Did you see it hit his feet?
Came right at his shoes, really. Almost
Yeah, but
stepped
it was
on
in
it.
by a foot then, right? Come on.
You've been waiting all day to say that one.
I have.
It's left-handed for Enrique. Now a smash from Gigi. They respond, come back up to the net and slow things down. Great defense. Now they're forcing them to take a couple steps back, going down the far sideline. Backhands, and that's too far.
Earlier in the day, one of the players came up to me, the gals. Her man partner had hit her finger so bad he broke her thumb. So they're not out there.
I'm
They're
partially not surprised, though, considering how the adrenaline kicks in. And
Oh, Gigi's coming out to play. She's changed.
that timeout at the 10.
That's
you know,
right.
at the 10-7 mark.
Can you see it?
Oh, absolutely. She's really put it on her back. Big, high, soft serve. Just enough. Kisses the tape.
Oh,
No.
she wants that one back. She wants
Side.
that one back.
Out.
Matthew's going to try and settle her down. See? He settles her down. He says, hey, it's not that big a thing. Move on. They're building a cushion right here.
It's 1-0-1.
It can't be 1-0-1, but that's all right.
Not enough from that time from
Yeah,
GG.
yeah,
First
yeah.
break.
That's right.
Second serve from GG all the way back to the baseline. It forced Alex back. Ball is cracked. Referee says doesn't matter because she played it.
Nope.
Is this the right call here, Wade?
I'm waiting to see what his call is.
Is he called side out?
No. But I don't know what he said to her, what his thought process is. If the ball's cracked and the player sees it and he feels the effect, she can catch the ball and she can say, new ball. If the ball isn't cracked, then it is side out. I don't know. Where'd the ball go?
I don't know if the one that was allegedly cracked is in Matt's hand over here. But if this goes again against Enrique and Gigi, you have to imagine that Gigi could fall down to what she was doing before that timeout when she was so frustrated about the lack of a foot fault.
Huh? What's that?
Enrique is trying to convince the referee that she was calling it as she was hitting it, not realizing it. And of course, over here on the left side, they don't know what's going on, so they have to return it anyway. Gigi chose to catch the ball and thinking that it would be dead because it's a broken ball. Matthew and Alex are just saying, let's just redo it.
Well, no, they can't. There's only two times you redo it. One is if the referee makes a mistake, and two if there's outside interference. So what they're determining now is if the referee made a mistake. And if he didn't, it is side out.
He's already called side out twice.
So we'll see what happens.
They're going to replay it, sounds like it.
Yep. But see, what he's doing is very smart. He got the four players to the middle. He didn't discuss this in front of the crowd because you'd keep the crowd out of it because we all have opinions out here, correct?
Yes. All right, so they will give a reserve.
Yep. Looks like they are. Yep, okay. See,
right
they
call.
kept the crowd out of it, made the right decision, and this guy says, hey, she caught the ball, let him play on. They talked, and so, okay. Excellent call by the referee. But he got the four players together to do it.
After all that, we're still at 1-0 on the second serve. And they get the point out of it.
It doesn't matter. They just got to get back into the groove again.
2-0-2. That switches courts. Another error.
Now affected the momentum of the game. You know, this is a game of up and downs.
And immediately, Matthew and Alex call a timeout here.
And they did.
Down 3-0. Still here on the second. And another bad ball here. But still, timeout. We'll step aside as well. Stay with us. National 6 mixed doubles open division. All right, here we go. We're back from the timeout. 3:02. GG on the serve. We're looking at the cracked pickleball, allegedly cracked pickleball, and, well, you've tried to put your own crack into it. Well, here we go. Back to the action. Another frenzy here. Trying to get the momentum back, and there it is.
Did you see the
Side
intensity?
out.
Matthew's ready to go.
Oh, come on.
Now, if they can get back into that groove where they were all just playing great pickleball and get over this.
They're going to have a hurdle to get over here in this game. That's Alex and Matthew, because once they get over this hurdle, they got another one with the tiebreaker. But
Okay,
there's
there's
the
the
point.
point.
They're on the board.
Yep. Oh, I see these guys come out with a new intensity. Let's see what happens. Oh, they
Down
set
the
that one
middle.
up beautiful.
Perfect break. They go to the second serve. Ooh, called her off and couldn't get it
It's a
over.
little bit ahead of it there. If you notice that came off, did you hear the kind of
It was
the
a little
thing?
thinner.
It came off the top of his paddle. He swung a little early.
Oh, wow,
He
another
had-
break.
And he had Matthew moving both ways.
They're trying to exploit him on that far sideline. It's worked really well for Gigi in that second game. Stayed in and painted the line. Another break.
Well, a lot of times you can tell if it hits that line because you'll see the spin, the ball just die. Just by the spin of it.
And just even the paint just does that much
Yes.
to the ball. And you hear of it when they're crashing in here towards the kitchen. If it hits that line, you'll hear people, oh, it skidded on me. Jeez, 6 straight breaks here. It's just been...
It's just nobody. Next team that scores is probably going to win. But anyway, it's tough. And you see how quick he switches hands? He caught Matthew.
Oh, man, off the tape. They switch sides. Great no-look
Keeping
backhand by
Matthew back
Matthew.
here.
Alex gets it. Matthew
Oh.
can't get it. Another side out.
They just can't get a point right now. That's what, 4 serves and no points? See, now they're showing things. Oh, change of speed.
There's finally a point. 4-1. Enrique and Gigi's trying to build on this lead. They win, it's over.
I don't think we've seen this many unforced errors in this fast of pace as we have in the last 4 points, or the last 4 serves.
They go for a deep lob, and it stayed in.
Wow. He pulled that one out of nowhere.
Using everything he has.
He is.
Every last
that's
inch of the
crafty
space on
old
the blue.
veteran. That's the crafty old veteran in him.
Still on the first serve, too. Staying deep. Alex comes in, now thinks it low. Try to change pace. Enrique sticking with the right hand. Going toe-to-toe with Matthew. There's the break.
Yep. Yeah, but they got a little cushion here. They got a 4-point cushion. Let's see if it holds.
Oh, no. So in this third game, we'll switch sides.
Switch sides, yep.
Still Gigi on the second serve. You hear some roars from the
Oh,
crowds.
the
The
little kids over there.
juniors,
Oh.
the junior gold medal match is going on the court behind us.
You know, I went over there and watched them earlier this year. They are giving it everything they have. kudos to the young kids for doing that. I mean, a lot of them are kids of parents that are playing here, but I'll tell you something, kudos to all of them. They're having a blast.
The 11 to 14 division.
Yep. I saw some really differences in sizes. one game over there had a kid came just about to this tabletop, and the other kid was 5'10". It was funny.
Geez, the 5'10" could be taller than me then.
Oh, yeah. You're not that tall.
That's why I'm in the booth.
Oh.
Another point out of the switching courts.
Yeah, now he's thinking, I should have just pulled back. They're trying too hard because of the cushion. You know? They're really...
Can't make up all the points in one, especially when you're trying to get a side out, but they got that one step at a time.
But you go back to that controversy, what team is going to come out and handle it the best? That's what's going on.
Alex's serve. Enrique responds.
Now we're back to normal. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I was just going to say that, and we're not. And he takes one in the net. Come on. They need this point. Desperate.
Oh, wow, they got it.
Wow. I think they're getting tired.
Well, I mean, for Enrique and Alex, they came back from yesterday, coming all the way into the dead of the night.
That energy, there's so much.
Off the tape, and it's out.
Oh. No.
Side out. But I mean, Alex, she didn't get out of here. Her game didn't end until 9:30.
Yep.
So then you got all the formalities and the pictures and the congratulations to go through. Long night last night. Oh, down the sideline.
Well, that's a passing shot. That was a great passing shot. That goes from that. He doesn't have to turn and spin for the back. He went from left hand to right hand.
You know, they just threw themselves into the driver's seat.
They did. They did.
8-2-1. They go for a deep return. Soft touch now. Wow, great play by Matthew. Gigi was all the way back on the baseline and was looking for Enrique to come in and step in for the absence.
It's a late in the day. They don't have the wheels they had at 8 o'clock this morning.
Or the mental sharpness. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, great save there.
Off the tape, they let it through. Side out.
But that was a great save earlier when he went cross court, turned his back to the net. Here's the time. Nobody's leaving, I'll tell you that.
Oh, open space. Alex gets there. It was out. Oh, wow. What an effort, though, by Alex Hamner.
She tried to go over and give him the smile just to get him to change him.
Called it immediately, though.
That linesman over there, he said, nope. Nice try, but yeah.
After all that, just go to the second serve.
All right. 2-8-2.
Soft backhand on the dink. Right side, Matthew. Alex to Enrique, underhand. Matthew off the tape, side out.
Yeah, that's... If he had the energy he had when he first started this game, that's going over. But they're still positive looking.
Big chance here now for Gigi and Enrique. What a powerful hit by Enrique, going all the way down to get that one. Deep lob. Alex responds. Oh, a bug came in and got Matt in the eye.
Nothing.
Bug that we saw last night, too.
Yeah, there he is. It's not an outside interference.
It's just tough luck.
It is.
It came all the way in on Matthew's eye, too. It caught him flush.
The bug hit him in the eye, but that's not outside.
There's been things that have gone to both sides.
Did you hear Enrique come over here? He says, I wonder if there's a bug rule in the rules. No, there isn't.
Timeout called. They still give the point. Got to make sure that Matthew is okay, though. We'll take a moment. Stay with us. National 6 nearing the end of the Mixed Doubles Open Championship. All right, Wayne, we're back here after this timeout. A timeout taken by Enrique and Gigi as well to give time for Matthew to recover from the bug. Can you explain us the exact rule and what did you make of the whole situation?
Oh, it's just bad luck, and you said it just before we went off air. Outside interference is people coming onto your court, or when you're playing court side by side, a ball coming onto your court. A bug is not considered an outside interference, so it was the right call.
And it's great sportsmanship, too, though, by Enrique and Gigi to take a timeout. It's their last timeout of this game.
That's correct. So if these guys make a run, they can't call a timeout change.
They can't break the momentum or anything.
No, they cannot.
But still.
Yeah. So
they're still trying to push for a replay.
So
they're still pushing for a replay, but
but they don't know the rule.
Let's just play,
They're trying.
It's not going to work.
Nope. Lynn knows the rules as good as anybody.
And guess who was the leader of that replay chant?
Matthew's girlfriend.
No, it was Deli, actually. All right, here we go. 9-2-1. We're getting closer to championship point. Matthew looks okay now. Enough touch. Go to the far sideline. Nice response. Oh, miscommunication. Championship point on the way for Gigi and Enrique.
That's correct. You can see it in their body language. They know they've got this game in hand.
Here it is. The championship point, 10-1.
And all Alex and Matthew want to do is get a... There it is.
They go deep. Nope.
They just want to get the second side out. Matthew just seen this bug.
Here we go. Championship point number 2. Left that one high. Not enough on it. Side out. Here comes a rally really needed now by Matthew and Alex.
They can't afford any mistakes. Every shot has to be right on the money. Stay away from the unforced errors.
They're really cutting it close here with the tape. There's the unforced error. They go to the second serve.
Boy, this has been a hard-fought battle all the way.
It's been a long one, too.
Yep.
We haven't even gotten to the tiebreaker, too.
Well, you've had a lot of controversy, different things.
Oh, man. 2 unforced errors. Side out.
You've had controversies, rule questioning, cracked balls. You start thinking back. There's all disruptive of momentum.
Both sides have had their breaks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, championship point number 3 for Enrique and Gigi. They'll survive another day.
They're not going to go away quiet.
Number 4.
Okay,
wow,
it's not
another
over yet.
side out.
That's 4 serves that they haven't scored a point on. They got, momentum can change. These guys can get back in a groove and not make a mistake.
Stayed in.
Okay.
Wow, there's a point. 3-10.
That's right.
Fighting off the silver medal.
They're fighting.
Try to switch courts down the middle, but Gigi's there. Alex going with the power, and they get another one. Never say die.
Never, ever say die. Yep. All of a sudden, they're going to start thinking they have a chance. And that's going to...
You're still on the first serve, too. That one is an error, but a great hit by Gigi.
He settled down because they had a 2-point momentum going there.
It's still not over. Second serve.
4-10-2.
just enough. Gets over the tape. Enrique was there, though. Alex switches it back over to Enrique. Too far, side out.
2 to get 1 again. So they've
Fifth
thrown
championship
away.
point on the way.
That's correct. They've given them.
Here we go. There it is. Championship goes to Gigi LeMaster and Enrique Ruiz. That's it for tonight. Congratulations to them. We'll take a moment here and then have an interview with our winners. A hard-fought battle here in the mixed doubles open division gold medal match. Stay with us. We'll have an interview with the winners right after this. Hey Comcast subscribers, my name's Dominic Cotroneo, lead commentator for USAPA Pickleball. We're talking about one of the fastest growing sports in the country. We're right here at National 6 in Buckeye, Arizona. We also have the Tournament of Champions in Ogden, Utah. What is pickleball, you ask? Smaller version of tennis, 1/3 size courts, fast-paced, high energy, and you can play it as long as you want. Be sure to check out all of the great action here on Comcast Xfinity On Demand.
That right there, guys, is pickleball.
Welcome back here to Sun City Festival. Our day has finally concluded. The mixed doubles open division champions are with me now, Enrique Ruiz and Gigi LeMaster. First of all, congratulations. A lot of adversity in this match. How do you stay mentally tough throughout the whole match?
Well, you know, a lot of it is experience. My partner Gigi and I, we have put in the time. We have played in a lot of tournaments. In preparation for an event such as this one, and we just stay with it and we don't give up. We just keep on fighting, and it's never over until it's over. And I always say this: we take it 1 point at a time, and that's how we roll, Gigi and I.
Now, take me back now to the second game. 10-7, you're down, and you call a timeout. What are you saying to each other there? And then after that timeout, Gigi, you kind of flipped the switch where it became tied up, and then you ended up taking that second game. So what was going on in that timeout to strategize for coming out of the break?
Well, you know, they had the momentum, and anytime, you know, Gigi and I recognize something as important as that, we have to stop the momentum, and that was just the perfect timing to call that timeout, and it was Gigi's idea, and it worked perfectly for us because we took the momentum right back, and we were able to pull that game out. So.
Gigi, what did you think about the call, and did you feel like something had changed after that timeout?
Definitely, and I knew my partner just told me, just play your game and you'll be fine, and so I stuck with it. I know he believes in my game, so I just want to thank him for sticking with me, and you know, here we are.
And lastly, I asked you this last night, Enrique, but now I'll ask it again. You're national champions of now mixed doubles in the open division. How can you sum up all the emotions now?
Well, I tell you what, right now, I don't know if I can. And this is why I've been here before in men's doubles, as you know. I am a back-to-back singles national champion, but the one title that has eluded me is the open mixed doubles. So you have no idea how sweet it feels to finally get the one title that I've been wanting so much, and I'm just so proud of my partner and I, because we've been looking forward to this for a long time. So very proud of Gigi. She was awesome.
He promised me in a text a few months ago. He said, "We'll stick it out, and we're gonna get that title." And I said, "Let's do it. Let's go for it." And I just cannot thank him enough. He believed in my game all along. He asked me a year ago to play with him, and you know, I was not really anybody, and here I am with him. And I want to just say thank you, Enrique. Just unbelievable.
Well, thank you to you two for joining us here. Now we'll send you over to Collector Hardware. Again, congratulations to Enrique Ruiz and also Gigi LeMaster, your mixed doubles open champions here at National 6. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And partner, I am so proud of us. Nice going. Thank you very much.
That does it for us over here. That's it for here in day 2 of National 6.